Hi everybody, it's JoJo and I'm here to do a makeup tutorial. So I haven't done a makeup tutorial in a very, very long time. I have the AC blasting. It's really hot today. This one's going to be called Beyond Another Galaxy makeup tutorial. So it's going to be like nighttime type of intergalactic makeup tutorial. I'm going to use the Rock Candy palette by ColourPop. I think of this as like a intergalactic space type of palette. It's really, really pretty. I think of the moon, I think of the planets, I don't know. It's really shimmery, it's very pretty, it's very sparkly, it's very smoky. I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna do this palette here, Rock Candy by ColourPop. I just got it recently. I got it like a month or so ago, and I haven't done a makeup tutorial with it yet, so I want to do it today. I've done many of tutorials with it, like, you know, makeup looks, but I haven't filmed a tutorial on it yet. So yeah, so let's get started. So I have a lot to discuss, like unbelievable shit, like unbelievable. So let's start off with something a little more neutral. This palette is already so dirty. You can tell I used it because it's so dirty already. Okay, let's see where I can plop this. Try to put it there. This palette is so dirty. Oh my god. Oh, I need to clean it. Okay, so some of the shade names is Lava You, This or That, Ring of Fire, Magma, Erupt. I think this is supposed to be like a volcano like type of thing, but I look at it as more like the moon. I don't know. But the names are, yeah, Strictly Tectonic, Dynamic, Hot. No Pressure, I Dig You, Crushed, Friction. Okay, so let's get started. So what am I gonna do first? I think I'm just gonna go into very cheese and nuggets. If you have this palette or you know about the palette, just, you know, go along with me. Okay. I'm gonna start off with something a little lighter and then we'll go into deeper stuff. So I saw Barbie last night. I saw the Barbie movie, and I'm very sorry I did not like it. Okay, so this is what happened. I'm gonna try to talk it. There's so much to discuss. So I was in the concession stand because I was really, really hungry. They had like no food left, like barely anything, and I really wanted to eat. It was a long, long line, and I missed like the first 20 minutes of the movie, just waiting on the concession stand. So that was, you know, that was that. Then when I got into the theater, you know, I was watching it and I probably saw like 45 minutes of it and I couldn't even take it. It was so bad. I walked right out of the movie theater. I couldn't do it. I left my friends in the theater. I felt bad, but I couldn't do it. I could not do it. It was that bad. I give it literally a 0. I thought it was very childish. The only people that might enjoy it are little kids, like really little, like I would say like 4 or 5. It was very juvenile, very stupid, made no sense. The jokes weren't landing, it wasn't funny, the story was stupid. Yeah, I did not like it at all. I didn't like it at all. I can't even tell you what the movie's about because I barely even watched it, and my friends tried to tell me afterwards and they didn't like it either. I wasn't the only one. My friends did not like the movie. It wasn't good. I don't think it was good at all, but, you know, there are some people that like the movie. I don't know how, but they do. And whatever, I didn't like it. So moving along on that, I saw Little Mermaid again because, you know, it came on pay-per-view, so I finally saw it again, and I finally got to sit through it in peace and quiet. And it was really good. I mean, I loved it in theater too, but you guys know about the drama of that. But it was so good. Like, one of the best. It's so sad it did so bad in the box office. It did horrendous in the box office. And it's because people were boycotting the movie because she's black and Ariel was black. And it's just so stupid. Like, they put so much time and energy into that movie and they did such a good job for it to, like, be ruined because she's black. It's really racist and disgusting. Because the movie was amazing. And I said a million times, I think the movie was better because she was black. I think it made the movie better in my eyes. But yeah, people were hating on it. People were definitely hating on it. Let's move the, I'm gonna move this. Okay. Yeah, people were definitely hating on it, and it did horrible in the box office. Did the worst live action movie in the box office, I think, yet. I think. I'm trying to remember if anyone else did as bad. I don't know, but it didn't do so good. Anyways, moving along on that. So, it was my friend's birthday last weekend, and I wanted to go to PA and surprise her. And I did. It's a long 3-hour drive. She lives in Lancaster, PA, where the Amish is. It's a very long drive, but like it's peaceful. It's nice. You see the farms. You see everything. It's very different than New York, of course. Oh, sorry. Now I'm going into Stone's Throw, which is the black with the shimmer in it. And it was nice. You know, I was supposed to stay for 3 days, and shit happened, and I had to go home. So what happened was that, well, I drove there, we went to the mall, we went to Bath and Body Works. I actually was gonna vlog it. I actually was vlogging it. I didn't start the vlog in the mall. I wish I did. But I started the vlog at Cracker Barrel. So we ate at Cracker Barrel, and then we went to go see the Haunted Mansion movie. Which, the Haunted Mansion, the new Haunted Mansion's really good. That movie's really good. I didn't think I was gonna like it so much. I loved it. So definitely go see the Haunted Mansion for sure. Then after the movie, I went back to her place and I helped decorate. You know, the long drive is it's a lot, you know, because it's over 3-hour drive. I went back to her place and I helped her decorate for her birthday party that was gonna happen a couple days later. Then I finally went back to the hotel to check into the hotel. After that, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning at this point. I checked in. The hotel wasn't that nice. It was one of the worst hotels I ever stayed at. I'll explain more in a second, but it was one of the worst hotels, and just the look of it, it was just really, you can tell it was very like run down and dirty. The pictures were not connecting with what I was seeing in live in person. It was totally different. The pictures made it look way nicer. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into I Dig You. So, and blend that in the crease. So, yeah. So I check in, whatever, go upstairs with my suitcase. Immediately, I see shit on the toilet bowl seat. Okay. Little shit on the toilet bowl seat, and I should have said something and I didn't. I was upset. I was like, why am I cleaning up someone else's shit on the toilet bowl seat? I had to take a baby wipe and clean it. Thank God I brought my baby wipes. I was like, wow, that's really fucked up. Like, what? So then my stomach started hurting from Cracker Barrel. So I ate this new thing off the menu. I haven't had Cracker Barrel in like two years, because there's no Cracker Barrel near me, and I haven't, you know, I love Cracker Barrel. It's one of my favorite restaurants, but I haven't had it in a long time. But I think it upset my stomach what I ordered, and I started to throw up in the hotel room, and I started to have like so it was coming out of both ends, from the back and the front, if you know what I mean. Okay, so it was a lot. It was like I felt so nauseous. So finally, I went downstairs and I said, listen, I'm very nauseous. I was gonna tell you this, but you know what, I'm just gonna tell you. So I finally told him, I said, listen, there was shit on the toilet bowl seat when I walked in. I thought that was really disgusting. You know, that is like, I don't even know what, like, it was so fucking gross. And you know, I'm not feeling good. You know, and they were like, you know what, we'll put you in a bigger room. They said, we'll put you in a bigger room. So they did. They put me in a bigger room. So I had to take all my shit out of this, back into the suitcase, because I already unloaded everything, because I already had showered, and I put everything out, so I gotta put it all back in. Alright, so now Um, I'm gonna go into dirty here. Oh, this palette is so dirty. I love this formula, by the way. This is a really good formula from ColourPop. I like this even better than the Hocus Pocus 2 palette I got from them. But, I don't know what shimmer I'm going to use. The shimmers on here are really beautiful. I think I'm going to go into Volcanic, which is this one. Very pretty. So, I went to the bigger room. When I turned the light on, a roach started running into a hole in the wall. I'm not even kidding. I'm not making it up. I was like, what the fuck? I took a few deep breaths, and then it was so late at night. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning at this point, 7 o'clock in the morning. People were waking up. I was like, let me just finally go to bed. So I opened the blanket, and a roach was in the bed. A roach. I screamed. I took my shit and I ran downstairs. I said, I want my money back. This is fucked up. I'm not okay with this. I'm not feeling good. I want my goddamn money back. And they were like, well, we can't give you your money back for last night because it's the morning now. But we can give you your money back for the next 2 nights. I said, okay. So I did that. And then I called up my friend. We were supposed to do Hershey Park that day. And I called her up. I just was like, I have bad news. You know, I think I'm going to go home because I have no money. By the time the money gets back up on my card, 4 or 5 business days, so I have no money for another hotel. So I think I'm just gonna have to go home. But she didn't. She was still sleeping. So I just went home. I drove back home. I was up for like over 24 hours at that point, and I drove all the way back home. Over 3 hours back. It was torturous. I started getting very bad panic attacks, I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, oh my god, like, I can't stay in this hotel, I have to go home, but I'm really tired, I'm really exhausted, I have this long 3-hour drive back. I was going through it. I was having really bad panic attacks, really bad anxiety. I made it home safe, but it wasn't easy. And before you're like, oh, well, why couldn't you stay with your friends? She did offer me her home. She did. She offered me her home, but I don't like staying in other people's houses. That's just a thing I have. I don't like staying in other people's houses, and she doesn't have that big of a place anyways. So it was, I mean, she has a nice place, but it's not like, you know, where she had a spare room, but all her shit was in it, so she would have to move everything out. And so I didn't stay with her. I think for now on, I'm just gonna go there for the day. Maybe take the train, or just drive for the day and drive back, I guess. But I mean, it's not easy. Those drives are not easy. It takes a lot out of you. Like, maybe I won't drive. Maybe I'll just take the train and spend the day with her or whatever. But yeah, it wasn't easy. It was very difficult having to deal with that. Very difficult. It was very unfortunate, very gross, and it ruined my time because I didn't get to do Hershey Park, and I didn't get to see my friend for her birthday party that she threw. I was very upset, but I did vlog a lot of it. I don't know what to do with the vlog because I vlogged in Cracker Barrel, I vlogged in the movie theater, and I think I vlogged in her house too. I vlogged her bedroom and stuff. I don't know if I should put it together because I never did a vlog before, but I really wanted to vlog the whole weekend and do the whole one big vlog. So I don't know if there's any point to even upload it now. I don't know. Alright, so now I'm gonna go into I don't know what this is called. It's the one next to Volcanic, the one I just used. This is very pretty too. Oh my god, this is very pretty. It's very pretty. So yeah, I might do it, I might not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but but no, it was I had a fun day that day though. I mean, I had fun at Cracker Barrel. I enjoyed the Haunted Mansion movie. You know, I had fun that day. I went to the mall. We went to Bath and Body Works. I got a couple new more things. I got the little shimmer mist from Girlfriend, which I've been putting on every day. I love that smell. They need to put in body care next year, please, Bath and Body Works, please. I love Girlfriend. The only problem I have with Girlfriend is that they market it as a Halloween scent every year, and it's not a Halloween scent to me. It's very spring summer scent. So it's weird that it says Girlfriend on the damn thing with skeletons or whatever, because it doesn't. It's the only Halloween scent they come out with that I feel like it's not Halloween at all. It doesn't remind me of Halloween at all. But I still love the scent, and they need to bring it full size, please. But I would wear. I got the shimmer mist. I think I'm just gonna wear spring and summer. Honestly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it spring and summer. These metallics are beautiful. This palette is so pigmented, so creamy, so buttery. So they blend beautifully. I mean, it's a really good palette. Yeah, and I went with my friend, and she bought some stuff too. She bought some hand soaps and stuff, and I smelled the Halloween stuff again. And you know, I'm gonna talk about it. It's the Halloween stuff this year. Oh, by the way, my neighbor has a new dog, and if you hear the barking, I'm sorry. The dog is so fucking atrocious. Like, I'm sorry, but like, he just doesn't shut the fuck up. He needs to fucking muzzle that dog. Ugh, every time someone walks by, he's got a bark. Why do dogs do that? It's not like someone walking by is not gonna terrorize you. Like I don't know why dogs have to bark at everyone who walks by. I find it very rude and disturbing. I don't understand that. Like, why do they get so upset? Why do dogs get so upset when someone walks by their house? It's not like I'm breaking into your home or anything. Whatever. Anyways, so I like the Halloween stuff this year, but they've had better years. I'm gonna keep it real. I love the full size body care Vampire Blood. That's the number one winner here. The number one chicken dinner item. Like, really great. They need to do that every year now. I'm really digging the full size body care for Vampire Blood. But I don't know. Maybe it's the packaging. I don't really like the packaging this year. I don't know. I don't really like the packaging this year. They've had better packaging. They definitely have better packaging for Halloween. Now I'm going to add some more dimension in the center of my lid. I'm going to put Metamorphic, which is like this glitter shade, like this. Glitter with like multicolored. I love it. It's so pretty. I'm gonna put this and place this in the center of my lid. Just add a little bit something else, a little more dimension in the center here. So pat it in. Add a little more shimmer and glitter to the eye. Just right there in the center. So I'm banging I like to dust off the excess on the finger after I do like that. That's why you hear like the tapping. Yeah, they definitely have better years for packaging, and I don't really like the hand soaps this year. Like, I love the Girlfriend Vampire Blood, like Perfect Pumpkin, those are great, but the new scents I'm not really feeling, to be honest with you. Just gonna keep it real, I'm not really feeling them, but like, I really don't like the Midnight Spell, and I don't really like the Everlasting Magic. I'm not feeling them at all. Yeah. So much shimmer under my eyes now. Okay, What do you guys think of the Halloween stuff this year? I think the candle holders and the pocket bag holders and like hand soap holders and like those are really packaging on that is really nice. I love in that. I will say that much. Like they did really good on that this year. And I heard marshmallow pumpkin latte this year is the same. It's worse. Like it keeps getting worse every year. I heard that it's bad again this year. It's so sad. I'm still in the like. Okay, well, hold on one second. Give me 1 second. So you saw my summer empty, so I'm already starting my fall stuff. I normally start my fall stuff in the middle of August, end of August, like no middle August. This year I'm starting it like in the beginning of August now. Fall's my favorite season, and you know, fall for me, as I said before, gets a short rep. You know, because fall, September, then October's Halloween, which is a little different than fall, and then November's Thanksgiving, and then that's it, and then Christmas, and that's it. You know what I mean? So fall really doesn't get the full like 3 months. So I start my fall stuff early, and then October I do my Halloween scents, my Halloween stuff. Then November I do Thanksgiving stuff mixed in with little fall, and then after that's just Christmas. So I start fall early. So I'm using this right now, marshmallow pumpkin latte. This is from 2 years ago, and it smells delicious. This is the marshmallow pumpkin latte I remember. This is the last time it was really good, and it smells so good. And I love the packaging and everything, and I love this, love this, love this. Yeah, it's a shame they can't get marshmallow pumpkin latte right again. It's so weird. I don't know. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Somewhere I have to go tonight, so I'm trying to move a little quicker. So, other than that, you know, I've been going through hell here in the house too. I've been getting a lot of panic attacks, anxiety attacks, I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of panic attacks. And the drama in this house is really bad. Like, I'm not gonna go into specifics, but I'm just gonna say, like, it's really bad, and I feel like it keeps getting worse. You have to be a very strong person to live in this house. Very strong. It is not easy whatsoever to live in this house. I don't think anyone would survive this house, honestly. It's scary. It's scary in here. And I wish I had my own place, and I wish like I, didn't have to deal with this, but unfortunately, like, I don't. But trust me, if I did, I would. You know what I mean? If I could, I would. But yeah, it's just draining. It's really draining. I was really down for like the last week or a couple weeks. I was really down, especially what happened in PA then. You know, I left the house to escape the drama, and then like I went to PA, and then there was more shit that happened to me. So it's kind of like anywhere I go, it's just like drama follows me. So I was really down. I've been really, really down lately. I'm not gonna lie. Like I haven't really fully been myself, and I still really fully don't feel like myself. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, each day by day, you know, you just gotta live and just stay strong and whatever. But it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. I deleted all the dating apps again. I mean, I always re-upload them to delete them, whatever, but I delete them again because it's just, there's no point to them, honestly. And the Tammy one for the transgendered LGBT, it's the same shit. They just want sex. You know, it doesn't matter. Like, doesn't matter which one I try. I try all these new ones and they're all the same, you know what I mean? They're all the same. They're really all the same for me. Doesn't matter which dating app I try, they're all the same. They all just want sex. Now, I don't know if I should take that as a compliment that every guy, straight, bi, wants to just fuck me. You know, that means that they are attracted to me. So I guess, you know, that is a compliment in a way. But it's really not, because they're sexually attracted to me, but they're so in their own head where they don't want to like date me or do anything else with me, so they just want to use and abuse me, and then that's when it's fucked up. That's when it's fucked up. I went on a nice date with a guy last week. Like, the first date I went on a very long time, we went to Chili's, and he paid for my meal. I thought that was really, really nice. And he held my hand, he kissed me across the table, he fed me my mashed potatoes. It was really, really nice. But he went back to his car, and then, you know, one thing led to another, and we started making out, and then we started to, you know, I started to, you know, go down on him. Which I didn't mind, but then we were parked next to a car that their family just got back from whatever, and they were getting into the car, and then the woman saw me sucking his dick in the car. So I'm literally like this with his dick in my mouth. And she's looking at me, and I'm like, you know, with the dick, and I'm just like, good thing she just went in the car and just drove off with her family, because, I mean, that was so embarrassing. I'm gonna be running really late again, like I always am. What are you gonna do? I always run late. I'm going to a 90s party tonight with friends. We're gonna do 90s party. And we're supposed to do like a late dinner, but I'm not gonna make the dinner now. I'm not gonna make the dinner. Oh, I wanted to tell you something else that happened. Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot to mention this. So, I went out to dinner the other night with friends, and it was a Mean Girls themed dinner from the movie. So this restaurant did a Mean Girls themed party at their restaurant. So everything was decorated Mean Girls. I have pictures on my Instagram. Decorated Mean Girls, and the drinks and the food was named after the movie. It was really, really cute. Really, really well done, really cute. The food was delicious, the drinks were great. There was like Mean Girls trivia where you had to answer questions from the movie. I didn't realize, but I really don't know the movie that well, because I didn't know any of the answers to the questions. I don't know, like, I mean, they weren't that easy. It wasn't like, oh, what's Regina's last name? George. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. It was hard. They were hard ones. And I didn't know it, but no, I had a good time. But then when the check came, the check was $700 because we all ordered so much shit, you know? We were hungry hippos. We were thirsty too. So we ordered in and we drank a lot. So $700. It was like 7 or 8 of us at the table. So each of us put in $100. First there was this raffle to win a burn book. From like the burn book from the movie. There was like a raffle to win that. And we did put us in for the raffle, but we never got the raffle tickets. So then we just told them, let's just take that off the check because we never got the raffle tickets, and we don't care about a burn book at this point. Like, just, you know what I mean? Just take that off the thing. They refused to do it. They're like, oh, it's already in, we can't do that. I'm like, but we never got a raffle ticket, so it's not like we got our raffle tickets already, so you could do it. She goes, she takes out cards and money, and then she comes back and she goes, this card here, I put more money on because you guys were short on cash. And of course the card was my card. So I flip a lid. I said, first of all, you're not supposed to just take more money off someone's card. You're supposed to come back and tell them and be like, listen, you're short on money, cash, or whatever. And we weren't short on cash because we weren't paying for the raffle tickets. And the manager did come over and say you don't need to pay for it. So like the waitress was wrong. All together she was wrong for not taking the raffle tickets off the thing, and then for adding money on my card that she wasn't supposed to. So I freaked out. I was like, no, you better give me back my card, blah, blah, blah. The manager came back over. It was only about to be a Mean Girls fucking cat fight, like the end of that movie. Like, we were gonna throw down at that fucking Mean Girls dinner. But the manager came over, she made things right, and then she put the right amount on my car like it was supposed to from the beginning, and then everything worked out fine. So, but yeah, no, I was really pissed. I was like, absolutely not. How dare you? That's some fucking gall. Right? Some fucking gall. But I did have fun. Like, it was a cute thing. I wish they would do Clueless. That would be cool if they did Clueless. That was cool. It was nice. It was nice. It was nice. I like Mean Girls. I like the Mean Girls movie. It's not my favorite in the world, but I do like it, and I had a good time. It was cute. They did a good job. They did a good job. Okay, now I'm gonna go into this charcoal color called So Tough. It's like a dark gray charcoal. Just look at my lash line with that. Oh, by the way, of course I wore Pink Religion, this palette, the day of the Mean Girls dinner. I wore pink for the Barbie movie. I wore pink for the Mean Girls dinner. So I was wearing pink a lot this week. So now I want to do something a little bit different. I'm going to wear something like dark and silvery today. Do my eyes a little bit different because I've been doing a lot of pink. Not that I don't like the color pink, but you know, I like to change it up. Let me know what you guys thought of the Barbie movie, if you liked it or not. Alright, now I'm going to go into Friction, which is a pretty white metallic. I'm going to put them in a corner and then my brow bone. I think I'm also gonna put some Diamond Wet Supreme Frost in my inner corner too. Just something else. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I already put some Diamond Wet on my chest here, shimmer it. Alright. Now I'm gonna go into my brow bone and do that on my brow bone. Same shade Friction. Yeah, I definitely recommend the Haunted Mansion more than the Barbie movie. If you have like a little girl, you know, a little child, I would go see it. They would enjoy it. But like an adult, I can't see an adult enjoying that. It's more like just a kids movie. They should have just made it a cartoon. Like it's a kids movie. It's just like I felt like it was like Bonnie and Friends kind of thing. Like it was just like I can't see adults enjoying that. It's very juvenile. It's a very juvenile movie. Very, very juvenile. Skipper. By the way, the laser on my chest is working so good. Like I see no hair anymore. Like hair doesn't grow on my chest anymore. Little hairs here and there, but it's very little, very little. And I hope it stays that way because, I mean, there's no hair on my chest anymore, and I love it. I love it. I'm definitely gonna do my arms, my underarms next, and then I'm gonna do my legs last. I'm gonna do my legs sometime in the winter. And that's it. I mean, I really don't get hair anywhere else. Like, I don't really get hair on my back, and I really don't get hair in my up arms here. I just get hair on my lower arms and my underarms. And I get hair on my legs. Which is basically what girls, like girls get hair the same places on the arm and their legs. As fast as I can. As fast as I can, girl. Trying to get it cracking up in here. How long do you, if you guys do makeup and you do like a full face, how long does it take you guys? Does it take you like 2 hours like me? Or like, yeah, it takes me like, cause I do my face makeup and my eyebrow makeup before I even come on the camera. And that takes like another half hour or so. So like, altogether it takes like an hour and a half to 2 hours of my makeup. It really does. Not easy. It takes a lot out of you, makeup. It really does. It takes a lot out of you. I did okay. Okay, now it's time to do all over the face. Okay, now time for contour and highlight. Okay, so we're done with the Rock Candy palette. I love this palette. You guys get this palette. This is like one of their best formulas, one of their best palettes. It's my favorite color. It's my favorite type of color story. It was cheap. It was affordable. It was like $20 when it was like on sale. I'm telling you, you guys won't regret it. I'll never steer you guys wrong. I'll tell you, get it. It's real good. Honestly, it's just as good as Jeffree's formula, if not better. Like, it's that good. Like, so I would recommend that ColourPop palette. Now, all ColourPop palettes are probably not as good as that one, but that one is top tier. The rock candy, the one I have. Like, the Hocus Pocus one is nice, because that's the only other ColourPop palette I have to compare it to, but it's not like this. Like, this is way better. Now so I'm gonna do highlights, and I think I'm gonna do sarcophagus. What time is it? Okay. Come on, come through, sarcophagus, come through. Oh shit. Some of it came off on the... Should have to clean that up. Yeah. Good thing I have tissues handy. Let me know if you guys go through like anxiety or anxiety attacks like me. They've been really bad recently. What do you guys do? I try to like take deep breaths and to have a cup of tea. It normally relaxes me. And depression too is real, obviously. I've been getting a lot of depression. Yeah, I've been going through it. I've been depressed. You know? It doesn't look like good on the camera. Like, I try to stay strong on the camera and put a fake smile, you know. Well, the smile's not fake, but you know what I mean. Like, try to put on a smile, try to... But no, this is... Take that. Shit. Everything's a mess. Alright, I'm gonna go clean this up a little bit under the lights, like I always do. it's time for blush. I think I'm gonna do my Sassy Pants ColourPop blush. For the apple of the cheeks. Go back under the light here just to blend the blush into my skin, into my foundation. On that. Okay, now, oh, we're finished now. We're just gonna do setting spray and lips. Yeah, spray some All Nighter from Urban Decay for this intergalactic makeup look. My face is highlights blinding, so the astronauts from outer space can see me, girl. Okay. I'm gonna do Thai lip liner. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Thai lip liner. Let me just sharpen it though. And then I'm gonna do Christmas cookie. No, excuse me, not Christmas. Excuse me. Mannequin liquid lip. Do mannequin liquid lip. For that to dry a little bit, let me clean up this. Oh, ow, my finger. Ugh. Just jam my finger. I'm gonna clean this up, clean my table up a little bit, and then we are going to get going. I'm gonna wait for my lips to dry a little bit, and I'm gonna put gloss on top so you guys can see the finished look. So I'm gonna take my lip gloss and stuff with me. Blush. You gotta, Do you guys clean up your desk after you do your makeup or right away, or do you wait until you come back home from work or from school or from wherever? You do it. Sometimes I do it right away. Sometimes I wait to do it when I come back home. If I really don't have time, like if I'm really running late and I don't have time, you know, but I try to still clean up a little bit. I'm gonna leave a big mess here. Yeah, rock candy, really good from Colorado. I think by the end of the year I'm gonna discontinue conspiracy because I hit pan on every, like I'm gonna show you right now. Like look, oh, look how many shades I hit pan on. It's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades. It's crazy. Lot. So I'm gonna have to finally discontinue that palette. You know, I've had it for so many years now, and I have so many new palettes now. So I think I'm gonna. You know, real's that time where you're gonna have to. So by the end of the year, I will do it. Not just yet, but I will. You know, eventually. I like put the gloss on. My lips should be dry by now. So I'm gonna do Beaded Glass lip gloss, and then I'm gonna put some Always Shining lip gloss from Kylie, and Beaded Glass from Jeffree. You gotta wait for it to fully dry. I always am skeptical about it. I like it fully dry because it's gonna be a weird consistency on your lips when it's not fully dried. It's very pretty. Very pretty. Okay, so now the fragrance of the day is going to be, I don't know. I guess. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll do this one. I'll do Dream Bright. Because, you know, it's intergalactic. I don't know, this reminds me of like stars. I don't know. So we'll do Dream Bright. And I'll put the Dream Bright body cream on too. Oh, that smells so good. Okay, here is the whole look. So this is my intergalactic space look. Like, reminds me of like the moon and planets, and I don't know. I mean, it really doesn't. I mean, like, I don't know. It's just a cute makeup look for nighttime. If you have the Rock Candy palette from ColourPop, you can definitely recreate this. I love the I love the shades. I love the metallics the most. Okay. Well, I love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.